Hello YouTube, this is the Moreman82 here with another shop update. Took a couple days off, I've had today off, today's Monday, and I have tomorrow off, so I figured I'd do some stuff in the shop. Didn't get as much done today as I wanted to, but the floor is finished. Yeah, so there's the floor. Finished that off. It has the second coat of paint on it right now. It's probably tacky. Actually, it's pretty dry. I used marine grade paint, oil base. It's the same thing they use here on PEI to like paint the outside of a lobster boat or any boat that's exposed to salt water. It actually lasts quite a while and it's really tough. I may have mentioned this in the previous video, but if you're looking for something to paint a wooden trailer deck, marine paint's the best. It's an oil paint. So yeah, so that's done. As you can see here, ooh, fresh lumber. So that's my third wall, which will go there. Let's walk around here and just to, I'll give you a quick tour going over the strawberries here. There's a glimpse of the strawberries back there, by the way. Here's our garden. Okay, up behind the fence. Okay. So I started moving some things around. So yeah, the wall is gonna be this wall next, which is gonna have no window. Back wall is gonna have a big window. It's gonna go in last because once that's dry, I have to take some stuff like this and put it all in the middle, put a tarp over it until I could buy my tarp garage to go in the front. Because I need the room in here. So that's my sturdy metal workbench I do my welding and other things on. It'll have a shop press on it and various things. Toolbox for upcoming project. A set of these cabinet with these little drawers. There's my vintage, what do you call that? Forage blower. This is my vintage basket, waste paper basket. I'm gonna use for like metal bits and stuff. Yeah, this is my table saw, but this stuff here is gonna go in front. Also, what else I've been working on? Yeah, getting back to this. This is gonna be clear. I'm gonna put a couple of pallets with boxes on them here to organize my scrap metal. Just like the regular steel that goes directly to the yard. It's gonna be here next to this my warehouse, as they call it. I finished my bench. I just took two of these filing cabinets that I bought. I think I showed you in the previous video. I used these engineered floor joists and I put some molding around to make it look nice. And it's just sitting there, just sitting locked in. The molding here and the pieces of shelving here keep this from moving. 3/4 inch OBS on the OSB on the top. As you can see, it's really sturdy. I may put casters under this later on. I don't know. I left this open because I have vintage like parts boxes that I got from the dumpster at the welding shop. I'm going to insert stuff in here. This table is going to house bench grinder, drill press, any kind of bench mounted sanders. Perhaps my table saw. What else? Bandsaw, things like that. This is gonna go there. My toolboxes. One of these is going there. Or actually, they're both gonna go there. I'll keep the center one for my actual toolbox that I have to paint. Everything needs a coat of paint here. This needs a coat of paint. These need to be painted. My table needs to be lowered and painted. That will need to be painted. Everything needs to be painted. So yeah, so once this is cleared out, give me some room to organize my scrap, and then what I'll do is once this wall is up, I will move in my my workbench with the aluminum top on it, which is going to go here. So essentially, in this shop, I'm gonna step on back up on the paint here. In this shop for now is going to be this table, which is going to have a bent piece of sheet metal on top, painted aluminum to match the other one. These are going to be painted, and there's going to be one toolbox for now on casters, another one for all my power tools, and then the bench, and that's it. It's 10 by 11, so it's not that big. We're going to have a flat roof. When I do the roof on this one, I'm going to do the roof on that one, close that in too, get that ready. Once all of this is out of here, once it's all insulated, and I have doors made and all that, I'm going to put the tarpaul or tarpex or whatever it's called, building wrap around the outside for this year, and that's it. And once it's insulated, then I can start bringing some stuff inside and then start painting it and then placing it. I have the height here. As you can see, there's probably a good 5 feet, 4 or 5 feet. So I might put some shelving up on top. I know in this corner there's going to be a pipe with some brackets, and there's going to be a small boom, 4-foot boom up here with an electric winch later on. In the front part, like I said, there's going to be just the tarp garage, and there's going to be 2 shelving units on one side, that bench on the other side, and I think that's pretty much it. I'll see when I start placing things to get an idea of the space and how I'm going to organize it. I might actually take that and put that up against here just to keep my small electronic parts and things like that. I'm not sure yet. But for now, at least if I get everything under a roof and a tarp, even if it gets colder, I can always, insulate this first and then work on preparing something, bringing it inside, placing it, getting it painted. Or else if I just bring everything in, I know myself, if I bring everything in and start working, nothing's ever going to get painted, nothing's ever going to get properly fixed up. Yeah, so like I said, here I'll give myself some room to make my back wall here, so I can build it and put it up. And there'll be some boxes here, double stack probably, to put scrap metal on. And yeah, so I have the plywood for, I think, both walls, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, if you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe. Until next time.